My ever-faithful companion, Dark Magician!
Welcome along, fellow Dark Magician enthusiasts, to another video. This is my 2026 version of my new account to new DM guide, where this time we're going to be doing this in real time. So what I mean by that is in the bottom left corner you'll see right now, I have a timer in the corner, or a stopwatch in the corner, so that you'll see how long this takes going from a brand new account, downloading all the data you need to play the game, and then getting straight into your first DM deck, which the process has been made so much easier with the character deck tools and all the new stuff that they've just put in. Like, just the whole process is just going to be a lot, like, very seamless, just very, very easy to pull off. So, as soon as we hit the OK button, we're going to start the timer. Now, we do need the download while playing option check, because otherwise, if we don't have that checked, it's going to take even longer to try and, you know, get through this whole tutorial. So we'll have that checked. And without further ado, 3, 2, 1, go. I've got my phone besides me as well, timing myself there as well. So that way I can make sure that the timer in the bottom left corner is synced up with the actual time that I've got on my phone. So it's going to be a whole process. Our main goal for this, we need to get the Master of the Dark and Chaos skill, the Eye of United Dragon skill, the Battle Chronicle skill, Blackluster Soldier, normal monster we're going to have to get in order to, you know, for this sort of work, as well as the free Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, free Dark Paladin. You can get a free Dark Magician if you really want to. There's also the extra deck slots we need to expand as well, so we need to, like, you know, Xyz summon, Synchro summon, and Link summon 3 times, which that can be easily achieved with a character deck duel and a single UR ticket. Very insane, very nice, very nice. Yeah, it's gonna be hopefully not too long. I'm gonna try and aim to get it under an hour. I don't know if I will be able to get it under an hour, but we'll see what happens. And I am emulating this through BlueStacks on my PC, so it's an Android emulator. Alright, we pick Yami Yugi first. Yeah, so I'm emulating an Android device with BlueStacks to, like, you know, illustrate how you guys can do this very easily. So there is the tutorial part you cannot skip. The tutorial, like, you cannot skip the tutorial. It's very annoying, but well. It works well if you've never played Yu-Gi-Oh before. Like, it introduces you to the game. It's not bad. I just know for me, for demonstration purposes, I would love to power through this as quickly as I can, but it's not going to let me, you know, power through really quickly. Anytime you see these arrows, these yellow arrows, or like the yellow fingers, like, you know, trying to tell you what to do, it'll lock you into doing those things, and the game will not let you do anything else whatsoever. Drawing Dark Magician, not bad. We're going to tribute summon this. See, we can't even pick the token first. You have to pick the normal monster first. Blah, messing up my words. It's very annoying, but anyway. There we go. And that's the demo done. So verifying duelist, we're just going to quickly call ourselves DM Best Deck, because of course DM Best Deck. Absolutely. Absolutely DM Best Deck. Alright, here we go. It's going to force us into a duel. Now, pardon me, sorry. Now, you can skip these duels, so we're just going to skip this. We're not going to waste time with it. And we're going to get our rewards anyway. Really good. Alright, so we got the stage missions. So you have to level up your character to a specific stage. I believe stage 4 is the max. I don't believe you have to go any higher than stage 4. We get the shop. Now, it will make us buy the first pack that's ever been introduced into the game. Ultimate Rising. You're not going to really use anything out of this box, except for maybe Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. See, can we get lucky? Nope, we don't get lucky. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. And now we should be linking up with Joey Wheeler, I think, in a moment. Or we skip through Seto's monologue, story, whatever. We got Yami Yugi. Nice. And his deck is not good. I will say, like, the first deck you get for Yami Yugi is just, like, terrible. It's absolutely terrible. So we're going to be making a better deck. Once we get character deck duels, like, we're going to have, like, you know, so much ease of access to, like, so many things. It's going to be good. And there are some settings I will like to change as soon as I get access to those settings. Linking with Joey Wheeler. Nice. Alright, we skip through this. Joey Wheeler's now out the gate. Cool. Yep, and the arrows are still going to force us into this, so we cannot skip this whatsoever. We can't do anything else. We, like, have to do this. Alright, we skip that. Duel. Alright, now that I have access to the settings, we're going to quickly go to here. We're going to go top-down view. I'm going to put this all the way up because I'm on a PC. I should be giving this as much power as possible. I'm going to put card position to manual too, so you can place cards anywhere. Like, not just spells, or not just monsters or spells and traps. Self-chain to on. We're going to turn activation order to manual. We're going to switch on the toggle button because we, like, you know, we want this. We'll go for a list view. Show all. Everything else is all fine. We just leave that. Done. Now things should be a lot smoother now. Let's go. Now, I do apologize for any moments of lag. The game will lag every now and then. It's very annoying. I don't know exactly what the cause is of, like, you know, the lag that happens every now and then. Like, there will be instances where the game will, like, just lock up. Actually, what we'll do to make this better, I'm going to turn the 3D visuals off so that it's a bit more smoother. There we go. We've just beaten Joey Wheeler. Nice. Let's get to the next bit. And this is where I'm probably going to have to, like, you know, just wait. Which is going to be very annoying. We're already at, like, 7 minutes and 22 seconds. So far. There's Joey Wheeler. Nice. Alright, we're going to increase the stage mission again. Alright, now we cannot progress. This is the point. We cannot progress until we have all this data downloaded. So what I'm going to do, because can't really do anything on this screen at the moment while that's occurring. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch back to, I'm going to get out of Duel Links, get back into it, and then we're going to try and re-download, we're going to try and download all that data and try and progress through further. Be back in just a moment. Righto, so we're back on the home screen and we've got the data download going. So it's already downloaded 400 or so out of 1,311. This is going to take a while, so I am going to just fast forward through all of this. You'll see the timer is at the moment, it's at 8 minutes and 37 seconds. So, like, time hasn't been, like, you know, done dodgy or whatever. I'm just going to fast forward through all of this. And then we'll get right into progressing through the game more and getting our DM decks ready to go. And finally, the download is finished. So let's jump into the game and let's get this going. Finally, we can start progressing through a bunch of the stuff. So we'll go to missions, we'll go claim stage 3. Look at that, we're now at stage 4. So now we can access a majority of the game, which is going to be really, really good. So we've got the Vagabond, the card trader. Like, we can do lots of stuff now. Really, really good. We got a home screen as well, which, you know, game forced us to do. And that is the tutorial all finished. So we've got the Duel Studio, with the latest boxes. We've got the recommended purchases stuff. Like, you're going to be bombarded with all of this new stuff, like, as soon as you start playing. Like, the game will just bombard you with just everything possible. And we got beginner missions as well. And we got someone that's, like, you know, freshly appeared at the gate. Righto. So Rebecca Hawkins is there. Oh, it's just gonna like launch us into another event. Tag to a tournament. Sweet. You're done, Konami? Thank you. Yes, we'll get through all this dialogue. Cool. Alright, now we can start doing some other stuff. So what we're gonna do first up, we are going to unlock 5Ds. Unlock 5D specifically for a good reason. Because we need a synchro deck to unlock part of... We need to expand our extra deck slots, and we need a synchro deck. So we're going to use Yusei's character deck duel deck to make that a whole lot easier. Now, what I do recommend is that you unlock all the other... Oh, it's going to make us go to this world. That's fine. Now, I do recommend making sure that you unlock all the other worlds. Like, you can just skip through all the unlock missions, get all the rewards in that, get all the worlds unlocked ready to go, so that way you can just grind out gems like crazy. More gems equals more boxes to pull from. Right. Now we're not gonna do the tutorial yet. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go to beginner. We've unlocked Dual World 5Ds, easy. We're gonna go to our missions, we're gonna go to lifetime missions, and we're gonna claim all this stuff, which includes 3 character deck duels. Or character decks. And the character deck duel mode is gonna be really, really good to play through. Yes, so we got all that. Have a look through here. Yeah, whatever. Alright, we're all done, Konami. Thank you. Thank you very much. What we're going to do quickly, we're going to go to the Duel Studio. We're going to go to our card catalog. And what we're going to do, we're going to go to, we're going to change this to rarity. Sort that. There we go. We're going to go batch convert. We're going to select our super rare and ultra rare cards. See, we have a bunch of extra cards that we don't need. And we do need these jewels. So what we're going to do, we're going to convert these jewels. Thank you very much. Sweet, and then we can keep doing this later on. When you unlock all the other worlds, you can keep converting those, the extra cards that you have for jewels and so forth, which will make getting the skills easier. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go up against a random duelist, but we're going to make sure we're using the character deck duel deck. Okay, we can't get the multiplier yet, but that is fine. We can work through this. So we'll just we'll do against this character. We do have to upgrade our level a little bit, like of the stage missions for DM World, to unlock some more features. All we need to do, we need to synchro summon 3 times. 3 times, and then we're all good. So what we're going to do, draw a card. Yeah, skill isn't triggering, but that's fine. Alright, we're going to add it to the hand. Now, we're going to pass turn. Because we need our skill to trigger, and our skill will automatically trigger at the start of our main phase. We use Sphere Rebo. Nice. Actually, not bad. Revealing Quick Draw Synchron, we set Shooting Star there. We'll target Junk Converter. See, this is why we need to wait. There we go. We can make the Synchro Summons easier. And we go for Junk Warrior. Okay, and then Junk Converter is going to target Junk Synchron. Gonna make Stardust Dragon. Right, now, next we're gonna make, where is it? Nitro Warrior. So, we need to special summon Quick Draw Synchro by sending Rush Warrior. Quillbot Hedgehog. What is this? Oh yeah, targeting a Synchro Monster, but we don't need that. I'm gonna go for Nitro Warrior. Alright, we're gonna make this OTK a bit easier. Shooting Star, we're gonna just pop one of the cards. Alright, we're gonna have to wait a turn, but that is fine. That is absolutely fine. We could have just attacked with Nitro Warrior and, like, you know... and, like, you know, just smash it, but that's fine. All we can do, just... Next turn, boom. Easy done! And we got some gems, that's alright, that's not too bad. Now we've got our synchro mission done. We don't need to worry about synchros anymore. All good there, so go through this, go through this. We gotta go to our lifetime mission, and we've performed some synchro summons, so we get an extra deck slot. Thank you very much. And then what we're gonna do, we are gonna go to the information tab here, and we are going to go to the friend invitation campaign. Now, because we need the structure deck. It's a vital part of our missions. Now, what I will say, do not add in the code that you see on the screen here, and do not add in the code that you see that I'm putting in now. The reason being is because, I am not going to be monitoring the account that I've got here on BlueStacks, and with this code here, that is for my main account. I have so many people using this code, it is insane, and I've already gotten all the rewards necessary. What I do recommend is using each other's codes. So in the description below, in the comments below, I'll leave a pinned comment. If you got a friend invite code, put it, like, reply to my pinned comment, and so that way everyone can just go, oh, I need a friend invite code, go there. So, you know, help each other out. Be much easier. If we do put a invite code in the comments anywhere else besides the reply to the pinned comment, then I will have to delete it. Sorry, just you know, just want to make it fair to everyone else, and so on. Yeah, so make sure reply to my pinned comment with your invite code. And what we need to do, like, you know, vital part, we need this deck. So I switched to Joey Wheeler, really easy. So claim all these beginner missions, sweet. Like, you can switch characters just by flicking left and right. You can do this on PC as well. So now that we have the deck, what we're going to do, because what we need... Whoops. Wrong screen. That's our deck out of the screen, but we got to claim our decks from our gift box here. So we're going to claim all these gems. And claim this structure deck here. This structure deck has Summoner's Art in it, which is necessary for Battle Chronicle. It'll make searching Blackluster Soldier a lot easier. We're not going to copy the deck, which is all fine. We'll claim the Light Galaxy deck for Rush. When you unlock Rush Duel, this is a good deck for starting out. It's not bad. We're going to claim the Hero deck as well. Thank you very much. And we're going to copy this deck straight onto Yami Yugi's deck, because his deck, like, it's not good. So we're going to put this on. Sweet. I'm going to save that there. And we do have some more copies of polymerization, so we're going to add those. We're going to take out Miracle Fusion just to make things a bit easier. And sweet, there we go, done. And we can use that deck to our advantage. We'll claim all these gems. Sweet. Now I'm going to go to the exchange tickets really quick. What we're going to do, necessary part of expanding our extra deck, we're going to use one UR ticket. Just one. Now you can use either Reproducus or you can use Puzzleomino. I'm going to use Puzzleomino, which shouldn't be too bad. I will, because I'm not going to be using this account at all whatsoever. I will put in a Reproducus as well, if you want to just make it a little bit easier. I'll even put in a third Reproducus, why not? Or a second one, sorry. There. I've got those extra deck monsters ready to go. And you still got some UR tickets left over that you can use. So we're going to get through all that. It's giving us more pop-ups, but that's fine. We're going to go to our stage missions. We've got some more stuff we can claim. We'll just do that now. We got some world missions here. We don't want to claim this yet. Oh, we can claim this now, actually. It will give us a new character. Sweet, you give us more gate keys, so that makes it easier to grind at the gate. We have Rebecca Hawkins, so you can grind for gems, you know, get more stuff. Go to our stage missions. What we need to do, we need to win a duel, and we need to do the duel quizzes, which that is not that hard. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit this button here. We're not going to claim the bingo. Yeah, Tourgate, thank you for introducing us to deck duel quizzes. So we got to do these duel quizzes here. Just go level 1 to 3. Got to do all 3 of them. We'll just punch through this really quickly. So far, we're at 35 minutes and 4 seconds of this whole guide. Not bad. We're going to normal summon Axe Raider. And we're going to attack with Axe Raider. That's correct. Next one. Alright, it just put us smack bang into the duel. Win this turn, flip summon, and attack. Easy. Like, it's very, very simple. Now we have selecting your targets. Last one. So what we do here, we go battle phase. Axe Raider into this monster here. Celtic Guardian to attack the defense position monster. And then this monster here. Done. And that's it. That's all 3 duel quizzes done. And now what we need to do, we need to get into a duel. So we're going to go to this character here. We've got auto duel here, but we're not going to use auto duel. Not using auto duel whatsoever. We're going to manually duel because I don't trust auto duel sometimes. Sometimes auto duel will just do whatever it thinks is best, but like it just does a lot of wrong stuff a lot of the time. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna normal summon Blaze Man. We're gonna add polymerization to our hand. And we need to summon a level 8 or higher warrior monster, which is not that hard at all. We're gonna go polymerization. Elemental Hero Nova Master. We'll go Emergency Call, because why not? I could have used Liquid Soldier, but that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Go Liquid Soldier. And pass turn. Alright, what we're gonna do... normal summon Liquid Soldier. Liquid Soldier will summon Blaze Man. Blaze Man will add polymerization. Can we make anything else with this? Yes, we can. Polymerization, sorry. Make a Scary Dow. And then we're going to go Neos Fusion. Making this Grand Neos. Easy done. Alright, now we switch to Auto Duel and just let Auto Duel take care of the battle phase. Sweet! All done. Probably a little bit of overextension, but that's fine. Oh, gotta hit next. I'm hitting the wrong button, sorry. I'm just so used to like just constantly clicking. Oh, capsules. Oh, not bad. We got some jewels and stuff. Cool. We're at 38 minutes, 23 seconds, and we should have unlocked. There it is, Blackluster Soldier. Sweet. Now we have Blackluster Soldier. That makes things so much easier. We've completed stage 4 missions. We're now on to stage 5. Not bad. So we're being connected with a new duelist, which is, it should be Taya? Yep. So Taya Gardner appears at the gate. Sweet. So we need to win a duel against Taya Gardner. Now, what we're going to do firstly, we're going to go to the card trader. Sweet, thank you. Now, let's go to our skills. Let's see if we can get the Battle Chronicle skill. Whoop, a little bit of lag. There we go. Battle Chronicle, where are you? There it is here. Cool, we have enough stones for this. Good thing we did the batch convert before with the losing my train of thought. We did the batch convert, so we were able to get all those jewels in that, and we got some missions done as well. Let's get all of these claimed. Nice. Ooh, blue eyes, not bad. So what we'll do now, we'll go to our deck editor. We don't need the starter deck anymore, so we can just dump it. And we're going to make a Battle Chronicle deck. We're just going to call it BLS Turbo because we do need to turbo out BLS. We're going to add our Link Monsters as well, so we can try and get the Link Monster mission done. Actually, no, we don't want to do that. We're going to go for Dark Magician. We're going to search for that. And just to make this easier, you can sort this by rarity. There we go. And we've got some cards here, so we'll add our copies of Circle. We'll add our copies of DM. We will add, not Ebb and High, we'll add our Rod. Expanded. Illusion Magic. We also need, let's go for, we can add Blue Eyes in here because what part of the skill, part of the Battle Chronicle skill, you do have to send a normal monster if you want to search for a quick play spell, which does make it a little bit easier to draw into. Bloody I am losing my train of thought here. Into BLS. Whoops, I spelt summoner wrong. Let's do this again. Now we are missing some cards. This isn't that bad. Actually, we'll take Blue Eyes out. We do need to fix this up a bit more. I haven't set the skill yet. What we'll do first, we'll come out of this. What I should have done actually first, go to our shop here. And we need 2 structure decks. 2 structure decks. We have the Soul 7 structure deck here. Buy it for 1,000 gems. Sweet. Wowee! Not bad. We're not going to copy the cards. It's fine. Then we're going to look for Dark Magician. There we go. And we'll just filter speed. And we got Secret of Magicians. We can grab this structure deck, which gets us our Secrets of Dark Magic. And then we're all set for the moment. And we got some extra cards as well. Cool. So we're going to get out of that. Get out of this. We're going to fix our deck up. We have Salvation. We got a Soul Servant. We go Secrets. The Dark Magicians as well. Oh! A Glossy. Not bad. Not bad at all, I will say. That's very nice. A Glossy Soul Servant too. That's not bad either. Get an Apprentice. Then what we need, if we just search for Dark Magician again. What are we missing is the question. We have Eternal Soul. We can put in our DMG. And that should be all set. That will be all set. Yeah, for the skill, yeah, I think what we'll do, go for Blue Eyes. We'll add the Blue Eyes in, and we will cut down. We'll cut down Apprentice. Sure. We'll just keep it at 20 so we can try and draw into BLS as quickly as possible. Because we do need to normal or special summon Blackluster Soldier 5 times while using Yami Yugi Street. But we can still use this deck as a way to get our missions up. Almost forgot to add. We need to add in some Xyz monsters, so we can get those missions done. Oh, extra deck's a bit too big, so that's fine. So we'll just take out. Sure, we'll take out the one Emerald Illusion Magician. There we go. We're all set there. Alright. Lifetime missions, claim this stuff. You can always claim it at a later point. Now, the missions we need to do again, which is... It is doing against Taya Gardner, which is fine. We need to unlock Yami Yugi Street, so we got about 4 more duels to go, which is all good and dandy. We can do that easily. Let's go to the gate. Go to Taya Gardner. And we'll get our stage missions done at the same time that we're getting these missions done and all that. Just speeds up the whole process. Now, you can use Auto Duel. You can. But we're not going to use Auto Duel yet. At the moment, we are at 44 minutes and 27 seconds for this tutorial. Not bad. Not bad at all. Battle Chronicle skills activating. So we got Summoner's Art, not bad. I'm gonna go Secrets of Dark Magic. Now, I will show you why we included Blue Eyes White Dragon in our deck. So, we can add Soul 7. See, if we only have BLS in our deck, we would have to send BLS. Not sure why I did that, actually. Oh, we can grab Apprentice. That works. Summoner's Art. We'll grab BLS. And we can just normal summon for the flare, but I'm pretty sure it won't count towards the missions. Just normal summon it once. Alright. Oh, that was an instant OTK. Didn't even realize. Wow, that works out. Very sweet. See, Battle Chronicle, it's not bad starting out, but you can always improve with Master of the Dark and Chaos. We just need to get our skill. We just need to get our Yami Yugi Street alt style, and then we can get the skill. Alright, we're going to go to missions. We're going to claim this stuff here. World. There we go. Done. And our gems. And now we're on to stage 6, which is good. Sweet. Okay, level 20 gates. Yeah, we've got a reward multiplier now. That's what we need. We needed the reward multiplier. We really needed that. And we got another duelist that's connecting with us, which is Rex Raptor. We have to play against Rex Raptor, I believe, with Joey Wheeler. Let's skip through this. So we got more legendary duels showing up. We can get that later. We go to our beginner missions, claim these gems. More gems is better. Always good to have more gems. World, what? So we don't... Okay, we need to play using Joey Wheeler. So at least one duel, which is fine. What we can do, switch to Joey Wheeler. Let's go to the gate. Let's find Rex Raptor. Where is he? There he is. We're going to dual time... I'm going to keep the multiplier to times 1 because we don't have many keys. We need to preserve our keys as much as possible. So, like, what you can do, like, you just play through the game. You'll eventually get tons of keys. Over time. It does take a bit of time. We're going to use the Joey deck, the character deck. Use it, very important. It's so much more powerful than Joey's starting deck. And it's just so much easier to play. Because going second, you have a Red Eyes in your hand. Boom, you can just pop off like crazy. Like I do here. Watch this, watch. So Rex just normal summons a Dino. And then we just activate skill, revealing Red Eye, setting Red Eyes to the field. How nuts. You grab Red Eye's Fusion. Like, how nuts is that? Like, we already got 2 big monsters on the field. Boom. And the character deck duel format is really, really good. We're going to equip it onto Slash Dragon. We don't even need to do anything else. We could just go Slash Dragon, equip Assailant. And then Red Eyes for the finish. Sweet. Hell yeah. Got some gems. Not bad. Alright, and that's that all done. Now we can just get out of this and we can switch back to Yami Yugi. What we'll do, we'll go to our random duelist here. We're just gonna go auto duel. We will let auto duel take control. You will see what happens. Like, it might do some crazy plays, it might just do some really crap plays. We'll see what happens. Okay, we got Dark Magician. What is it going to do? Okay, it's going to normal summon Rod. It's going to add secrets. What is it going to do? It's going to make the Dark Magician, sure. It's not going to put it in the extra monster zone, surprisingly. Okay, it's going to summon Apprentice. Draw 1. Circle. The game's starting to lag a bit. I do apologize. Yep, there it is. There's the lag. Alright, so it did manage to OTK. Good stuff, Auto Duel. Good stuff. Good stuff. And we get our ×3 rewards. Sweet. Oh, network connection error. That was a bit weird. My internet connection is pretty fine. I don't know why it did that to me, but that's alright. Anyways. So we got that done. We now have stage 7. If we just claim our missions here. Boom. Claim all these rewards. Nice. And now we should have access to like all other parts of the game. We got the Vagrant, really cool. Go to our regular inventory here. Gonna claim this, sweet. Go to Duel World, nice. Alright, now other missions will appear. You can just skip through those. We've got all these rewards here. Very, very nice. Now, what I'm going to do quickly, before we go any further, we'll grab all these rewards. I'm going to exit the game and then log back into the game so we can get our free Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. We'll be back in just a moment. We're now back on the home screen, on the title screen, sorry. We're at 51 minutes and 32 seconds. Not bad. So you can get a bunch of rewards as well by logging back in. And now that we're at stage 7, we can get like access to just, yeah, so much more. We got all these campaigns and that. Nice. Cool stuff. Grab all these freebies here. Got 200 gems. Crazy. You know, get all the freebies as much as you can. So now we got a whole bunch of stuff sitting in our gift box. We have friends here, so like, you know, friends of my account. Which I'll always undo later. We'll grab all of these gems. The tickets. Now, I do believe it did give us Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. I just didn't quite see it. If we check our card catalog. Yep, there it is there. Sweet. We have Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. All sweet. And what we're going to do, we are going to go to the shop quickly. We're going to try and pull some packs and see if we can get the Dark Magician stuff that we're after once the game loads. So, we just look for Dark Magician. Zodiac Destiny and the Ultimate Chaos are going to be the 2 main boxes you will pull Dark Magician stuff from. So we're going to purchase some gems. Hopefully we can get Illusion Chaos and Magician Souls. 3 URs that I don't want. That, I don't know how to feel about that. Last time I tried attempting this walkthrough guide, I got really unlucky with the URs, but like 3 URs out of the, like, off the bat. 4 URs now. Wow. Only in like 30 packs too. Nuts. Game, can I have Illusion of Chaos or Master of Chaos, please? That's not the UR I want. This game is now starting to troll me. That's great for the tutorial. Thanks. Okay. We're gonna get out of all this. We're gonna check our beginner missions. Get through that. Get done. Get that all. Blah. Stumbling over my words. Getting all that done. Now at stage 7, we got a choice ticket as well. We got a world thing here. That's all cool there. Lifetime missions. We don't really need to do anything else there. And we're just gonna go to the Vagrant, and we're just gonna let Auto Duel do its thing. Because if we just let Auto Duel power through everything, it'll get us to it'll be able to unlock our alt style a lot quicker, and then we can do things manually and just like, you know, unlock the Master of the Dark and Chaos skill a lot easier. And it is going to lag. I think it's Auto Duel that causes the lag. It's like it's thinking really, really hard on some stuff. I look away for a moment and it managed to summon Blackluster Soldier and the game is frozen. Great. That's thanks BlueStacks. What are you doing, game? Oh boy, Parasite. That's whoa. Game is struggling a lot. I need to switch Auto Duel off. The game's actually lagging out a lot. So I think I would just do all this manually myself so I can try and OTK as quick as possible. Sweet, there we go. That's one Vagrant defeated, so we get a ton of XP. Sweet, look at all this. Get all these nice rewards here. Nice. Alright, double check our missions. Go to our world. We need, where is it? Where is our alt style? It's all the way down the bottom. Here it is. Okay, one more duel and then we've got it. I'm gonna go duel. We're not gonna do auto duel because, you know, it just lags out. Very annoying. We're at 55 minutes and 58 seconds. I don't think we're gonna be doing this in under an hour, but hey, got close. We'll just do that. Add Dark Magician. We don't need to do much else. We can just go normal summon. We're gonna end turn. We'll summon DM from our hand. There we go. We just switch the battle phase and switching off like just makes it so much easier. Auto duel could have done it like a couple seconds faster, but I don't trust auto duel with anything because like in the main phase it would have just like, you know, fusion summon. It just would have done all kinds of crazy crap, which would have just made it even longer. All right, now we've got Yamayugi Street ready to go. Go to world, claim all this. There's Yamayugi Street. Awesome. Skip that, and we now have Yamayugi Street. Alright, and now we can finally do the missions that we're after. So it's going to tell us, you know, switch, yes. Switch, thank you. Go to alt style missions, and we got the Summon Blackluster Soldier 5 times. That's all for the tutorial. Cheers. Now what we do need, I almost forgot, we're going to need Dragon Master Knight for the Master of the Dark Chaos skill. So we're going to go to here, go to extra deck. Do we have enough stuff for the Dragon Master Knight? No, we need some more gold, but that's fine. We can always get some more gold as we're playing. Let's go claim some missions here. There's Mokuba. Let's unlock Mokuba. Why not? Sweet. Now, weeklies, you always grab the weekly stuff as much as you can. We've got a Dark Magician card for free. Nice. And we got 50 gems as well. Really, really good. We don't need to swap anything. We're just going to go straight into... Let's go to the Vagrants. It'll make leveling up easier. Alright, now we can start trying to normal summon BLS. This is where it starts getting really important. Now that we have Yummy Street, we need to normal summon BLS 5 times. And all we're going to do, we're just going to try and search for BLS. Good thing we have Blue Eyes in our deck so we can make getting the quick play stuff a lot easier. Go for secrets. Fusion summon. We don't have DM in a graveyard, so surprisingly what we can do, BLS will have Blue Eyes will have a higher chance of getting to our hand. Send DM. Circle. Soul Servant. I'm gonna put Salvation on top. Couple of rods. That's not good. That's not good, actually. We'll draw 1. Draw 2. Let's see. No BLS. Okay, what I'm going to do, we're going to special summon Apprentice. And we're not going to get rid of the Dark Magicians yet. We could Link Summon, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to wait till our opponent's turn. Switch to on so we can do this whenever. They set a monster, we're just going to go shotgun right now. And get this out of the way. Summon from the graveyard. There's a lot going on here. We're going to draw with the Dark Magician's effect. Going to use Circle Banish. Magician's Salvation. And you'll see how quickly we can get the Link Summon mission done. Just really easy. No, we're not going to use Rod. Pardon me. There's BLS right there. Sweet. Now we need to do Puzzle Amino. Watch this. Reaperdocus. And then one more Reaperdocus. And that is our first Blackluster Soldier summon. We will summon DM from our graveyard. And then we just attack for game. Switch on auto duel just makes it a little bit quicker. Done. So now, now that's all done, once we go back to the world, we claim our rewards. We got Dark Magic Attack, sweet. Now if we go to our missions here, lifetime. Look at this, we got 3 Link summons, done. And all that's left now is to do the Xyz summons. So what we're going to do, we're just going to keep doing these missions over and over and over because we need to normal or special summon BLS. That's the main goal. Normal or special BLS. You have to do it 5 times. It is a bit annoying that Konami did make the Blackluster Soldier the requirement for unlocking the skill, but hey, we can still power through this pretty quickly. What I'm going to do to speed this up, just going to normal summon DM, use the skill, Soul Servant, going to send Blue Eyes to the grave, going to use Apprentice, grab DM, and I use Soul Servant to put Circle on top. We do have to waste Servant's effect to draw just 1. That's fine. We can check the top 3 and see what's coming up. There's BLS there. Sweet. That is actually really, really good. Okay, the normal summon a monster. We're just going to go Eternal Soul. summon DM from my hand, because we do need to XZ summon. I'm going to use Rod's effect to get rid of the Apprentice on my field, just to clear the way for more XZ monsters. Sweet. There's BLS. There's Ebon Illusion Magician. That is XZ summon number 1. Gonna activate Eternal Soul in response to Ebon Illusion Magician. So we got 1 DM, another DM on the field. We can XZ summon again. And we still haven't even normal summoned yet. Very nice. Gonna go just this one. Why not? You can pick anyone. Doesn't matter. Gonna normal summon BLS. That is summon number 2. We are now at 2 summons. Auto duel. And we just kick ass. Nice. Alright, 3 more to go. We have 3 more summons left. Sweet. We got some gems for that. Alright, let's go again. This is really all you're going to be doing. You're just going to be like just turboing out BLS, and then once you turbo out BLS, then you can start playing the game for real. Like, this is all it is. It's a bit of a, like, it's a mundane, boring process, but it's what's necessary to getting to the skill. Hand is a bit unoptimal. Let's see if we can, like, you know, draw something good. Ooh, not great. We are going to have to, like, you know, pass. A bit unfortunate. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Let's see what the next draw. Come on. Don't tell me I'm gonna lose. If I lose this Vagrant Duel, I'm gonna be a bit upset. Okay, we got Blue Eyes. We can kind of do something with this. We can normal summon Blue Eyes. Use the skill. Surprise, surprise. Soul Servant. We send DM to the grave. Then we summon DM. Go Secret to Dark Magic, make the Dark Magicians. Like, you know, this could still work. So you can make some kind of recovery. Some kind of recovery. I am going to stack DM on top. I probably should have stacked Circle, but that's fine. Gonna banish draw 2. Ooh, we got Circle here. Alright, what we got? BLS. There's a Summoner's Art. We need Summoner's Art. Alright, so we're gonna stack that on top. I'm just gonna go Battle Phase. Alright, turn Auto Duel off. We're gonna summon DM straight away from the grave, yes. We're gonna banish that, we're gonna draw, and we're not gonna use Salvation's effect because we're gonna try and XZ summon one more time. We need to just do it one more time. And then we got the XZ summon missions done. Alright, we're gonna go Summoner's Art. We're gonna add BLS, and we're not going to do anything, like, we're not gonna summon DM yet. We're just gonna go Eternal Soul. Summon DM. We don't want a normal DM, because if we normal DM, then we lose the opportunity to normal summon BLS. There we go. Normal summon BLS. That is summon number 3, I think. I've lost track now. Great. Good. Great. I'm making a tutorial and I've just lost track. But we can check. We can check. It's not that hard to check. So cool. We got some XP. Nice. Let's go to our character select screen. Okay, we got, yeah, okay, that was the 3rd time. Okay. Phew. I was sort of on point there. Yeah, these missions done. Nice. We got some gems in that, stones in that. Not bad. There's an extra deck slot. Sweet. So now we have a full extra deck. Not bad. We're going to quickly check the trader. Can we get Dragon Master Knight. No, we cannot. We're still missing some gold. We can make that up somewhat. What you can do... We'll unlock Yu-Gi-Oh! We'll unlock Duel GX. Because what you can do when you claim... Well, when you get new character deck duel decks, when you get those new decks, you can get rid of the excess cards, and you will be able to get some gold from those cards. Because to be realistic, you don't need like 9 copies of Mystical Space Typhoon or like 9 copies of Book of Moon. Which, like, you know, the game does give you insane amounts of cards thanks to the character deck duel decks. Which is really good stuff. So we're linking up with who exactly? Jaden? Yeah. Well, Jaden's our starting character in GX. Switching worlds. We're going to switch back to DM world once we've done this. Skip. Sweet. We got Jaden Yuki. Alright. Now we're going to go to the Duel Studio. We're going to go to our card catalog. And we're going to go to our batch convert. We're going to select SR and URs. Now, if you convert by basic, glossy, and prismatic, you'll be able to keep, like, you know, 3 basics, 3 glossies, 3 prismatics if you guys care about that much. We got a lot of stuff here, actually. Oh, this is all just from Joey's stuff and the DM stuff that we got. So we're just going to convert those. How much gold? We got 50,000 gold. Not bad. I don't think that's quite enough. But that's fine. We can unlock one more world. We'll unlock Zexal because only Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, GX, and Zexal have character deck duels. Like, they're the only ones that are part of the character deck duels, which is fine. Skip through this. Got the full-on animation there for Zexal. Alright, we're going to enter the world of Zexal. Let's go. We're at 1 hour, 11 minutes, sorry, and 1 second. As I just said that. I'm just checking my phone as we're going through, so make sure that, like, you know, the time is synced up. All right, we skip through the dialogue. Cool, we got Human Astral. Nice. Oh yes, I forgot. Yes, you have to claim the character deck duel decks. All right, cool. Let's claim these decks. Claim the icons. Now they've got decks as well. Sweet. And we should be able to get some more gold as well. We'll switch back to DM World. Go to beginner missions, claim those gems. Sweet. Then we're going to go to the Duel Studio. Going to go to the card catalog. Batch convert. We get some more gold. Sweet. All right. And we still got the cards necessary to keep the decks playable. The character deck duel deck. So they're not unplayable now. Still good. You can still use them. Very, very good stuff. And yeah, we're just going to keep doing a couple more duels until we get Master of the Dark and Chaos. And then once we get Dragon Master Knight as well, that's when the tutorial is, like, you know, complete. And we got BLS off the rip. That is actually insane. Really good. Oh, thank you, RNG. RNG is just like, mwah. Just like, you know, magnificent. Magnificent. Gotta love the RNG when it kicks in like that. Alright, we're gonna grab Soul Servant. We're gonna send DM to the graveyard. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go for Apprentice to OTK. Oh, we're gonna DM. Okay, cool. I'll take that. Why not? Oh, whoops! I was supposed to put Apprentice on top. I actually did it the wrong way around. That's fine. That's fine. We can just OTK next turn. See, like, this is what happens when you don't pay attention, like what I did. Well, thanks, Yami Yugi. Thank you for doing what I would have done. All right, now we can OTK. Attack. Battle. Boom. Thanks, Autoduel, for saving my butt there. Righto. A little embarrassing, but anyway. Light Force Sword, not really going to be using that. That's actually going to limited 1. Next ban list. Nuts. And we got one more duel. We'll go against the standard duelist. We'll go to rewards times 3. I put on auto duel by mistake, but we can always switch that off before the duel starts. Okay, no BLS. Unfortunate. We got circle there. There's BLS on top. Oh. Why does BLS have to be on top? You know what? I will pass a turn. I will not do anything else. If BLS is on top, like, legitimately doing nothing else is, like, the best course of action. I'm going to deal some damage. Pass turn. Righto. Now we have BLS. This is the last summon we need. We just go to battle phase and just kick butt. What are you doing, Auto Duel? Auto Duel, what are you... Okay. See what I mean by Auto Duel doing whatever the fuck it wants or whatever? Like, you know, it's... just whatever the hell it wants, it'll just do that. Like, that was completely unnecessary, but anyway. It was just like, oh yeah, I'll activate a spell. Now we have Master of the Dark and Chaos. Epic stuff. And there's just only a couple of things that are missing, and then we're all finished. Beginner missions. Let's claim this. Why not? Let's go to the card trader. Can we get Dragon Master Knight? Yes, we can. Sweet. Look at all those look at all that gold. Sweet gold. And we had the UR jewels and the light stones as well to do it as well. Nice. Beginner missions. Sweet. We're gonna go back to the card trader. I forgot to grab the skill, the IV9 Dragon. That way, like, you know, later on down the track, you can get both. United Dragon. Let's have a look. Boom. There it is. Let's trade this. Sweet. Of course, the game is freezing. Love it. Thanks. Alright, now what we can do. Deck editor. Really quick. There it is. Master of the Dark and Chaos. We're going to set the skill. We add our Dragoon. Our Soul Servant. Our Secrets. Our The Dark Magicians. I am just going to quickly search for Dark Magician. Salvation. We have 1 circle. We have 3 DMs. You've got Dark Paladin here. Chuck in a couple of apprentices. Need the 1 DMG. Combination. Eternal Soul. Then we go Rod. It's not a whole lot else we can add. We go Dark Magic Attack. Expanded. You can get more copies of this from Trader. We'll add in a Magic Aribo. Why not? Yeah, we'll add in Navigation. We'll add in an Illusion Magic. Why not? Then what we can do, quickly get out of this, go back to our extra deck. There's our Dragon Master Knight. Can add in our Draco Sack. Then we can also add in our Ebon Illusion Magician. Our Dark Armed. You can get the Draco Sack in there already. And we can just add in one more Ebon Illusion Magician. And we might as well add Ebon High Magician. And we're kind of all finished. Almost. New DM deck. And that is time right there. I'm just going to go, yes, stop. So we stopped at 1 hour, 18 minutes, 6 seconds, and 0.64 milliseconds. Not bad. So it was just over an hour. We were able to get that all finished. yeah, this is like how you start with your first DM deck. Unfortunate that we didn't draw any of the cards from the box is very annoying. What you will have to include if you want to use Dragon Master, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, you are going to need a Dragon Effect monster. So just go Monsters, Dragon. You're going to have to pick Effect. Or you can pick Red Eyes Black Dragon. So you can pick, Black Metal Dragon. Or if you really want to, just search for Red Eyes. Include Red Eyes for the time being until you get to Mice United Dragon. You can use that. That's our deck there. Not bad for a first start. It's not bad. Like, you can power through this really well. Yeah. That's that for getting through to the, for the first deck. I'm stumbling over my words. I'm, like, losing my train of thoughts. Anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to go back to our boxes here. Because I will show you guys where you can get your Dark Magician cards from. So, like, the main boxes you want to focus on. The Ultimate Chaos will get you Master of Chaos. It'll also get Illusion of Chaos. And Magician Souls. These are, like, the important cards you're going to need. You're going to have to pull these 3 cards specifically. You've also got the Zodiac Destiny box, which has DM the Dragon Knight. And it also has Mice United Dragon. No other DM cards in this box besides those 2. And for the actual, for structure decks, because there are some structure decks you're going to have to buy from, you're going to need the Soul Servant structure deck. Very important. You do not need Magician's Chronicle whatsoever, because you already got Culmination. You don't need Ultimate Fusion. You can get Chronicle Sorceress if you really want to, but you don't necessarily need it. So you can skip the structure deck. Secret of Magicians will be mandatory because it has Secrets of Dark Magic. You can't skip that. It's the only card in the structure deck that you actually need, because you already got plenty of copies of Circle. That's all good. You don't need to use Piercing the Darkness. The Dark Magicians, you do get it from the structure deck, but you can also get it from character deck duels in the Respect Orb Exchange. I'll show you cards you can get from there as well. Now, if you want a different Art of Paladin, cool, you can get it from this box here. If you want to try out Destined Rivals, you can get this structured if you really want to, but I don't recommend it. Magicalized Fusions here is in there as well if you want to use it. If you want to use the Magician of Chaos tech, you will need to buy the Masters of Chaos structure deck, which does have Dark Cavalry in it as well. That's the only place you can get Dark Cavalry. But yeah, so mainly Secret of Magicians, Soul Servant for the structure decks, and then optional Masters of Chaos if you really want. And for the boxes, you need Ultimate Chaos and Zodiac Destiny. Now, for the Character Orb Exchange, what we do here, we go to our Character Deck Duel screen. Yes, thanks, game. Yeah, yes, I've already got Yummy Yiggy, thank you. Okay, and we got the Respect Orb Exchange here. Now, there's so many cards you can get from here. You can get more copies of Apprentice if you wish. You can get Effect Veiler, sorry. I'm stumbling over my words again. You can get Effect Veiler, really good hand trap. It's free. You can get more copies of the Dark Magicians if you really wish. What else do we have quite here? Not really a whole lot. If we go for spells, we can sort this out. Cosmic Cyclone, you will get a bunch of copies of this. But free card, nuts. Forbidden Lands is another free card as well. Forbidden Chalice, another free card. You've got the Eye of Timaeus here, so if you want to use Paladin, you want to use Dragoon a bit easier, and you don't want to use Red Eyes, understandably, you can use this for a little bit, but then once your extra deck and your main deck is your card pool expands, you're able to add more good cards, then you should take this out. But this is still a good temporary option to use. As for trap cards, you've got Needle Sealing here, which is not bad. You got Warning Point, not a bad trap either. And you've also got Hallowed Life Barrier for a bit of defense, if you really wish. But yeah, there's no other real DM cards you need to add besides those ones. You're not going to need Magician of Dark Illusion. I will say it now, not in the modern format. But yeah, that is pretty well all you need to know to get yourself started. Now, the character deck duels, you can only get 30 orbs a day, but it's pretty quick and easy to get orbs. Yeah, we took in real time only an hour and 18 minutes to get yourself started. Not bad. You might take a little bit longer because the download speed of like downloading all the data to try and actually play the game, it can take a bit longer. It might be a bit shorter for you depending on your internet connection. But yeah, this is like a good way to just start out your deck, no problems whatsoever, and like you're ready for the ranked ladder. And then as you play through more duels, you get more gems and so on. You just open up more and more boxes. There it is there. Just open more packs, more boxes to try and get Illusion of Chaos, Magician Souls, like that there. See, I got Magician Souls, boom. And then I just keep grinding, get Master of Chaos, get Illusion of Chaos, like just get more of those cards. And like once you've powered up your deck completely, then you're just all ready to go and just dominate and get to King of Games. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this updated tutorial. I did try to record it once already, but then I took way too long. I found a bit of a faster and easier method with this tutorial. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And with that all being said, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.